Well, the garage has a new resident, temporary. This is a 1979 J20 chassis. Generally, these were only in 131-inch wheelbase. This one's going to get swapped. There is a boss right here that's stamped on every one of these frames, at least the 379 frames that I've dealt with. For the forward, spring eye and box mount. So that is going to get moved there. And then the back of the frame is going to get chopped off. That's the same thing I did to my green truck. Real quick update, I finally got the U-joint crosses installed in the drive shaft. And what this is going to do is allow me to use that as a lathe. What are you looking at? Well, you're looking at the forward spring mount position for a 119-inch wheelbase J10. They didn't do it for the J20s, even though this is a J20 frame and it has both bosses pressed. We'll walk around to the other side, kind of show you what I'm doing to make sure everything can be as true as possible, because I got to drill the holes myself and I didn't really have reference points, so I had to use a J10 frame section that I still had. These are spring boxes off of a Wagoneer because they have the correct, they've got a lot of extra crap for body mount, but they have the correct bolt hole locations and they're also the correct height. So they will span the J20 frame. So to locate that hole, I had to measure up, as it says, 3.5 inches from the bottom of that emergency brake cable pass-through hole, and 8 7/8 from. That is the only common hole on all of these. The J10 doesn't have that on both sides, so I had to go off the passenger side. Alright, well that is a little bit wider and deeper than I thought it was going to be. I had trouble seeing the parting line. We finally saw it, so I was rotating and punching. My son was rotating, I was punching. And then we cut it to length. That was pretty easy compared to that, because I didn't know where I was going. But we've got at least 1/4 inch of surface underneath these grooves here that are going to nestle up inside the inner diameter of this. Hopefully solidify it. I'm not sure if that end cap is going to have to be replaced or not. The tube is the part that was the most important thing to keep, because it has to be a certain length, and I didn't want to spend money on a machinist, because even a machinist is about twice as much as buying one of these end caps. So we'll see.